right now the most of the local people, Myanmar people flew to their Thailand and they want to make the business. So also we have COVID crisis. Also we have war situations. So where is Thailand plan to move forward next 5 years or something like that? What is your strategy to make it to recover your economic reform or growing in future?
Well, the challenge to every country right now, I think I call it triple crisis. Triple crisis, the crisis that can change the structure, change the belief, change the administration of every country, and sometimes change the stability of the country. They are disaster, disease, war. So triple crisis. This is the very time in history that 3 crises happen in the same time. I have to say same time.
Right.
Big crisis, COVID-19, war of here and there. I think this time the country, before thinking of move forward, need to think back and stabilize the country first. Save the whole country, save the whole region first. Many measures were taken, such as the interest in Fed, such as the protective tariff. Some country even have that bar high. Some country just reinforce on the domestic investment, domestic growth. For Thailand, I think likewise we reinforce on domestic growth because we don't know what is going to happen in the future. So my prediction, myself, Eddy prediction next year would be a very stable growth, like normal, moderate, not so high. But maybe just after next year, all the growth will come. And that is where we look for another opportunity with the partner, okay? And the very partner that we love so much is, of course, we cannot move anywhere. We have to be here and put our neighbors and grow with us. And yes, Burma is one of the best opportunities. We wait for you to grow and we grow together.
Sure, let's grow together. So what should the new generation of business would be operate for the future?
The trend of the future entrepreneur.
Sure.
Lucky. I like these questions. I know many business persons. Even I am a business person as well. Back then in the grandfather, the parents, they are more of the protective domestic. They love to do domestic first. Maybe because back then your country and mine, we were like the very beginning of the escalations. Okay, but now with this generation of entrepreneur, they are more global mind. Global mind. They also look for opportunity in anything, anywhere. That means the business can go across the borders, and that is where the new entrepreneur from your country and mine can rejoin.
Yeah.
CM 2ကနေပြီးတော့မှအဓိကဝန်ဆောင်မှုပေးနေတာတွေကတော့ company registration, real estate, tax, custom clearance နဲ့ဥပဒေအကြံပေးတဲ့ law firm အစရှိတဲ့ service တွေအတွက်လိုအပ်တဲ့ solution တွေအကုန်လုံးကိုတကယ်စည်ရင်းကိုင်များဥပဒေကျွမ်းကျင်ပညာရှင်များနဲ့ဆောင်ရွက်ပေးလျက်ရှိပါတယ်ခင်ဗျ။စည်ရင်းကိုင်နဲ့အကုန်ဝန်ဆောင်မှုများစည်ရင်းရေးသွေးမှုစည်ရင်းကိုင်စနစ်ဒီဇိုင်းနဲ့စည်ရင်းစစ်တို့တွေအရေးသွေးကောင်းမွန်သောဝန်ဆောင်မှုများအတွက်အဓိကအထူးဆောင်ရွက်ပေးလျက်ရှိပါတယ်ခင်ဗျ။
So another one question is how we should overcome that triple crisis, based on your experience, your perspective view, how we should carry over from this triple crisis to get advanced to your next level. So how should we go together?
This is very good question again. I compare it to the big wave, okay? The big wave of that triple crisis, war, disease, disaster, okay? If the big wave come, your point is not to be eaten by the wave. You have to be over and hover the wave. How to surf over it. So the two sides of the same coin is if something happens, there's always an opportunity. The opportunity for disease, perhaps if you have opportunity with the business in wellness, wellness is the counter of disease.
Yeah.
If it's war, there's always a place for safe place, haven spot for any country to come in. can promote this kind of opportunity with tourism or any kind of business that relate to this kind of tourism. For disaster, you probably think of, oh, you need shelter. Maybe you can, if your business is about food, something that feed people when they're hunger, that can help with the hover over the wave.
Right.
So I think all the business people who are watching this show, they can relate that. What is the other side of the same coin in this triple crisis?
Right. So, okay. So when we talk about Thailand, we know about it's about tourism. Your country is like most welcoming in the world. It's a touristic country. But besides that, what we should know more about Thailand to make a business, or what strategy we can make it together grow.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Tourism
share.
industry. Even though you know Thailand for a long time, that
Yeah.
Thailand is always welcome people around the world, but people around the world only know Thailand for Bangkok, for Pattaya, for Chiang Mai,
Yeah, that's
for all
tourism
the
point.
tourism point. But Thailand has 76 plus one province. I have to say 76 plus one because 76 province plus one Bangkok.
Okay.
So it is impossible that one country can have only 3 or 4 provinces. We have a lot of places to explore. So it's like many places is like jewels, the gems that never been explored. So any business, if you come and make this thing blossoms, make more attractions, just like your country. I went to your country. I've been to many places that I feel like, wow, this place should be promoted. So the way to promote, maybe with tourism industry, maybe with food industry. If you create something like very exotic food that renounce the world, or maybe movie industry. If you welcome more, you secure and make sure that all the operation of the movie maker is good and safe in the country. This kind of thing are tools. Or maybe events. Oh man, if I can host World Cup in Thailand,
Why not?
why not? Or maybe World Cup in Burma.
Right.
So maybe you can join Burma Thailand World Cup. This kind of events is something that make the wow to the world. And it will gradually promote the country's name, can promote the business and all kind of things. All businessmen knows.
Sure. What I noted that about Thailand, the people very creative. Even though they're selling the food, they put it creative. This is the lie. This is the most I like in Thailand. So, what people in Thailand should prepare to have to go so far to globalize? Of course, you have to start from the local to be the globalized. But what is your suggestion to the people in your country how they should prepare for the futures?
Right.
To go in, because the country start open, right? We are ready to roll to the next chapter. So
the next chapter of the country, maybe not only Thailand, but maybe the rest of the country around here. First, to go from local to global, we need to know what the global tastes like. We need to find more information of what they have, what value they have. For example, food. Thai people like spicy food.
Really?
So spicy.
they love it.
But if you know that the taste of global, they like this kind of taste, do some study. And you know that if you put down a little spice, you add this small taste, it won't destroy the whole food. But it just make the food go more global. The very successful country to promote food, maybe French, Americans, Japan. I see sushi everywhere. Maybe use different kind of fish. But what if Thai food, for example, Thai food can come with a new menu with the glimpse of the original food, the fusion food with this and that country, the only food that only happen in this province. This kind of thing is an attraction. If I come to this province, I get to have this kind of food. If I come to this province, I get to take picture with this kind of things. The stories, they are the story of the province, story of the past, the story that both you and I, both our country, we have thousands and thousands of years of history. This thing, any other country can take away from us. We benefit from the stories. And people, the global, move with the stories.
Okay.
စီးရဲမထူကနေပြီးတော့မှအဓိကဝန်ဆောင်မှုပေးနေတာတွေကတော့ company registration real estate tax custom clearance နဲ့ဥပဒေအကြံပေးတဲ့ law firm အစရှိတဲ့ service တွေအတွက်လိုအပ်တဲ့ solution တွေအကုန်လုံးကိုတကယ်စီးရင်ကိုင်များဥပဒေကျွမ်းကျင်ပညာရှင်များနဲ့ဆောင်ရွက်ပေးလျက်ရှိပါတယ်ခင်ဗျစီးရင်ကိုင်နဲ့အကုန်ဝန်ဆောင်မှုများစီးရင်ရေးသွေးမှုစီးရင်ကိုင်စနစ်ဒီဇိုင်းနဲ့စီးရင်စစ်တို့တွေအရေးသွေးကောင်းမွန်သောဝန်ဆောင်မှုများအတွက်အဓိကအထူးဆောင်ရွက်ပေးလျက်ရှိပါတယ်ခင်ဗျ
So we are now on the way of the crisis. We are riding on that. We have to ride in on
Ride
that.
it.
So how you would like to see yourself in next 5 years? By yourself and by your country, how would you like to see in the future?
Well, what make country change?
Yeah.
Country doesn't change by itself. The sun and the moon go up and down like circle. But what really change are the people. What in mind of the people, what in the idea of the people, what belief of the people. The answer of today's question may not be the same answer of 5 years from now.
Right.
And for those who be answer the future question is the people of the future, the youth, the young generations. People born every day. But even though in Thailand we have facing the aging society, the birth is much lower than the senior citizens. But the thing country needs to move anyway. Those young generation, I think this day I have a really good hope that the young generation, they have global mindset. They know the global standard. And to cope with the global standard, we need to improve the standard domestically. And that kind of answer that they already have in mind. When the time comes, when the question arises, they have answer right away.
My last question, but not least, so what is your message to the young generation about your talents in Burma? Because we have a lot of audience in Burma. So what is your message to the young generations to go farther for the future? How they should prepare, or what is your tip or any suggestion for them from our show?
I wanna share with you that if your young generation, mine, I still consider myself as a young generation. First, don't change your dream. If you have the dream, keep on going it. Secondly, if you have way to go, you already decide, don't change your way. And the third, people move with hope. If you have dream, if you have way, don't give up on your hope. Your time will come. And this kind of time coming, I think it's very fast. You see the changing of technology, changing of things in the world. I think your time will come even sooner than my generation. My generation, before we move from the TV box into watching TV on a cell phone, take around 10 years. But what if the 10 years you already born with the cell phone? You're already born with the global mindset, born with the global international news, technology, media and things. I think this is called double speed, or maybe triple even. I just want to give you, don't change way, don't change hope, and don't give up on your dream.
So we just sitting down with exclusive interview with Dr. Andy. Thank you for watching. Next week we're gonna have who gonna be on our screen at. Please stay tuned. SBTV Business Show. Thank you guys. See you next week. Bye.